Hello, beautiful soul. So this is the collective reading. What that means is if your love story did not resonate with you, you check this out. Or if sometimes I've noticed that this is cross-watcher energy. You can check this out too to see how the other person is feeling. But this is just like the backflow, I guess is the word that I want to use for the love story reading. So this is like the collective love story reading. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out your general readings. Look in the description box below. If you need a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below. Or you can go to that website right there. Okay? So Spirit, what do you have for the collective when it comes to their love story for mid-July? Collective love story for mid-July. For some of you, this is the other person. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Someone sees an opportunity. Someone sees an opportunity and they want it. Okay. They've been in this mindset, collective, about trying to create. This could be you or them. Okay, so I'm just going to speak in general terms. Trying to create this relationship and bring it together. They see the energy between you two and they want it. Okay, trying to figure out how to do this strategically, like a game of Risk, you know. The thing is, they're trying to figure out, this is interesting. They know that they want you. That's number one. Now they're trying to figure out where they want it to go. Like a relationship, just to sleep together, to be with you forever, to be married, to have children. They're trying to figure out what slot to put you in so they can figure out what kind of action to take. But the first thing they want to do is be around you. That's it. Yeah, they want to be around you. They want to do the basic stuff for now. Oh yeah, they see something in you for sure. It's like, okay, some of you, they were looking for a soulmate and you popped up and they were like, this is it. How did I miss this? Right? It's either that, or they weren't looking for anyone and then you popped up and they were like, there's a connection here that I can't seem to let go of. How is this going to work for me? Yeah, they're really trying to decide what to put you in, what category to put you in, how far they're going to take it, where is it going to go. Instead of, this is more of a planning spirit, and less of a, let's just jump in and see what happens. Okay? Yeah, they are, somebody is coming your way. Lord have mercy. Coming your way, or you're coming towards them. This is energy. It could go either way. They're trying to trust the process as much as they can. They are. Spirit's telling me to look at the numbers 2, 1, and 2. Wow. Yep. It's like 2, seeing that there's a pair, a duality, feeling the balance. 1, figuring out how they're going to do it with themselves, how they can handle it, how they're going to do the process, how it's going to work out, how are you going to see each other, how we're going to spend time, blah, blah, blah. And then back to 2, you know, it's like, now I got to work on getting us together, right? I got the feeling, now I got to start working on it, okay? For some of you, one person, I'm going to say one person, okay? One person is keeping to themselves. They're deep in their thoughts. They probably had to let somebody go to even pursue this idea. They need to be able to be free to be the power in their own story, to do what they have to do to make things happen. Yeah, see, the Six of Swords, they're walking away from something. It's like, I've been through enough, and I see that I don't want to deal with this past energy. I see what I do want to deal with, and I'm gathering my thoughts and my energies to get there. Okay? This is a love offer coming in. You may feel distant from this person as well, like they're not communicating, or that you're far apart, but you don't understand, or you don't see that you're actually the winner, that you're actually winning here. But I feel a love offer coming in. Knights are about actions. You might not even trust this offer because you've waited for so long. So I feel like you don't trust it, or you're not sure how it's going to work out. But you don't, it's like you don't see that it's right in front of you, what you need. And we're moving into work. Someone's putting in the effort. They're trying to build something, absolutely, for sure. Four of Swords. You're going to get the answers you're looking for, collective. Right? You just have to accept. It's like you have to accept the situation. Don't think, oh, it has to be absolutely perfect. It can't be any issues. I would not come in with that energy, okay? But you are going to get some sort of understanding, so you don't have to be hurt by the situation. But you have to pick it up. You got to be open to see. You got to be willing. Absolutely. You have to be willing to be a part of the plan. Okay? Yeah, bottom of the deck you have the Star. Look at Spirit. Okay? Spirit is in this to make dreams come true, to make wishes come true on either your or their side. So someone's coming in. They have this new energy about starting love. It might not seem that way at first. It may seem flirty, or it may even look like this person is just too perfect, or they're doing everything just right, and you're like questioning what the heck is going on. It's because they have this new idea of love. They're in love now, you know? They're like, oh my God, this person is so amazing. You know, and you're like, where was that before? Where was that before when I felt that way? And then you just disappeared, or wasn't giving me that same energy. You know what I mean? Giving me that same energy back. Where was that? It's almost like you took a rest or put this situation down, and it comes back, and you need to see that it's coming back around. Yeah. See that you're winning here. Okay? It may be that other people are around or giving you attention, and you're... Okay, two stories. Some of you are really focused on this situation. You don't see someone new coming in, okay? There are other people that like you, though, okay? So pay attention to that if this is not something that you want. I also see that either someone is coming in that you were waiting on, and you're not trusting them, okay? It's like you don't see that you're winning, regardless of the situation. Six of Swords. Yeah, someone's taking a risk. They're moving past their dramas and their ideas of how things work when they deal with other people, and leaving themselves open to whatever may happen. They're ready for a new adventure and something different. Leaving behind a stable mindset or stable energy. You know what I mean? Like, leaving behind their fears and needing to take a risk. There is still fear here with the Ten of Swords. They got to get past the other person's hard exterior. They know that. They know that. Okay? Which means that they're willing to do it. But somebody has to pay attention to it. I feel like you're going to open up slowly. There's stability in this offer, meaning I feel like they're going to keep doing it. They're going to keep trying. Okay? They'll take it as slow as you want to take it, but you need to eventually open up to see. For sure. Okay? I feel like you have the initial need to, like, defend yourself. Okay? Like, stay on top of things so you don't get hurt. Kind of keep yourself closed off a little bit just in case. But they are coming in for sure. Yeah. This person's trying to make you happy. I feel like you will be happy with them. They're trying to get a relationship together. They are definitely trying to do that. They're trying to have some good times with you. It may be at a party or something, or a get-together for some of you. And it just renews that feeling that you have for them, or they for you. I feel like oh my gosh, what is happening? I feel like other people see what's happening, but you might not see it. You're like, oh, well, they're just, they left me before. They're going to do it again. This is just them, trying to get back in my good graces or whatever. But other people are like, what are you not seeing? Okay, for some of you, especially at a party or something. It's like your time is coming around with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're going to have to, you got to balance that out, okay? It's like you have to balance out your emotions and what it is that you're seeing, okay? Because a new cycle's trying to come in with the World card and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? Yeah. Someone's putting in the effort and trying to work on this. And I feel like this is a person who, because they plan, they have this planning energy. Yeah, they're trying to hold on to you, and they're going to take the necessary steps. It's like a game of risk for them. You have justice on the bottom. Look at that. Balance and justice. But there's still some, there's still some heaviness there to get to your happiness. Yeah. I do feel like this isn't going to be absolutely perfect with the Moon card there in those cards. Yeah, there's a beginning for something new. Look at that. 3 of Cups and the Ace of Wands. It's like a turning point. Something to be excited about. Okay. Wow, this is some intense energy, y'all. It may not have went the way that you wanted it to. And that's fine. Okay? That's fine. It's okay for you to feel that. It's okay for you to know that. But the things that you want are happening. So how are you going to interact with that? Right? Are you going to let it in? Or are you going to keep thinking about what happened in the past? That's what that card is saying to me. Listen, Spirit is all in this, okay? It's almost like creation is about something being there for you since the beginning of time, okay? It's like this was meant to happen. It's like Spirit is there pushing it through to make it happen, and you all just have to come together and make it happen. Yeah, acceptance. Acceptance. Accept it. You're building some new foundations. You are good enough to be happy. Okay, so do it. Let it happen. All right, collective, thank you so much for being here. I love you. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Capricorn. This is going to be your love story reading for the second half of July. I hope you're amazing. If you're new, my name is Amber. Thank you for being here. If you're returning, thank you for lending your energy to the channel. it all helps the readings get better. You know that. Okay. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And your general reading with everything will be out on Tuesday. If you're confused, you can just check the description box below. The schedule is there. Okay? So, Spirit, what do you have for Capricorn as far as love? What is their love story for the second half of July? Capricorn's love story for the second half of July. If you need a private reading, I do those too. Links in the description box below. Or you can go to that website right on the top bar. Okay? Capricorn's love energy. July to the end of July. Capricorn, you're dealing with somebody that really cares for you. Okay? The relationship that you're in, the person that you're with, it just feels like you're like, we're supposed to be together. I feel like both of you believe that. There's a problem with someone believing that. There's a problem with someone like accepting the path that you're on. Not that it's bad. It's just that they have a hard time believing that these foundations are really being built. This could be you or them, okay? I feel like there's a bit of a separation as far as energy goes. It says like they may disappear for a little while, but I feel like someone needs to get their mind together. But I also feel like they're afraid to lose you, okay? I do feel like eventually they get their mindset together, okay? And things work out. But there's a little bit of questioning happiness here, okay? In a partnership. Yeah, I see building, and I see getting to know each other on a better level, if you will. Yeah, I feel like the person that you're dealing with is dealing with leaving behind who they used to be. And ascending the relationship or moving it to a different level. I feel like you're already in the works of doing that, but it's like they have to process it. They're just processing it slowly, I guess. I do feel like you're asking for help, friends, family, like what is happening? I thought things were going well. Just trying to get insight on what's going on. But I feel like you get insight that it's okay. And that this is just something that this person is going through. But there's still a pull towards each other. That doesn't change. So you still need to remain open. I remember that being for the first half of July. Just remain open to the possibilities and the love energy. I don't feel like it's bad. I just feel like there's a little bit of conflict around change and around learning how to deal with the other person, like being in a relationship and learning how to kind of deal with others and not just deal with yourself, okay? Beautiful. See, Capricorn, with the World card, you're leaving a way of being. A cycle has ended with this person. Or you have ended a cycle with someone else, but you're walking into something new. This is a whole new stage. So don't think that you're bringing new old issues into the new stage. This is all new issues, new problems, new fears, you know. It's like you're going through an adjustment period of what you're going through. If you deserve it, if they think they deserve it, what's the next step? How do I handle it? Things like that, okay? The key is for you to stay your nurturing, loving, caring self. Listen to your intuition, because all of that has gotten you this far. There are things that your person really likes about you, and keep doing those things. Which doesn't mean you need to change yourself. It means that be yourself, because that's the person that they love. That's the person that they have connected with, okay? And I feel like you're going to need that nurturing and that nurturing attitude, because your person is... So the cycle itself is starting over, right? Like I said, but they're still at the end of their cycle. They're still at the end, they're tying up loose ends and dealing with old issues and thoughts and mental problems, and trying to point out problems and things like that, trying to kind of stop themselves from moving really into the situation. But it's at the end. The Ten of Swords mean it's at the end, it's moving out, you know. You definitely have spirit on your side. Like I said, this is a connected relationship. There will be success. Spirit does have their hand in the situation. I feel like Spirit's more dealing with your person than you. You just have to keep up the optimism and loving, caring side of yourself, because you're walking into the King of Wands. So the King of Wands tells me that there's dedication in this relationship moving forward out of this cycle, or out of this energy, right? I feel like that's being dedicated. That's the entrepreneur. They put their soul into something, their passions, and drive forward in whatever it is. I feel like there's an enlightened sense of optimism in the situation, and just doing what needs to be done. That's what I get. Doing what needs to be done. Don't be afraid to have a little fun too. It's like they need to lighten up, but they're so serious. But you bring in that energy of like, it's okay, we'll get through it, you know? They just say fear and scared is all I'm hearing. Okay? Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius that can't just seem to let you go. Okay? Some of you are dealing with a fire sign that they're telling me they think that they're just going to jump in and go straight to being with you, but that's not the case at all. If you're dealing with a water sign, I feel like they're coming in just to be nurtured, but they're not even thinking about the process. And when the process comes in where you're not just clicking right into it, then they're going to get frustrated, okay? I don't see earth signs here, but I heard them say that to me earlier. I just didn't say anything. I feel like that's okay. I mean, I don't see anything bad. It's just a process. So let's see. Yeah. So, it's work. Yeah. Someone's learning to let go of their independence. And what I mean by that is, like learning how to let go of being a single person. When you're a single person, you only rely on you. You don't let yourself down. You don't hurt yourself. you know. And someone is really stuck in that energy because, see, it's like all they can think of is all the negative issues that could possibly come in. I don't think that they are, but they're just trying to point them out or pull them out of the situation. So for you, with that nurturing energy, I feel like you just have to keep going. It's that energy of wanting to stay on top of things. It's like, we have gotten from this ending into something nice. I'm not going to let it be disastrous. I'm not. That's not, you know, I've made a big move here, and I'm going to keep it going the way that it should go. Be careful about trying to push someone to change. They have to do it on their own time. I almost feel like you've done it this far. You can do it a little bit longer. Just lighten up the energy, lighten up in you. You may need to talk to friends about how you feel in the situation, because you're just a little bit confused and you want to know what's going on, you know. And this person, they are this is a new phase of life for them, like a transformation. They're transforming from the inside out, and there's conflict within them about this transformation. But the thing is, it's happening, and they're trying to do it. They're just still trying to hold on to a few things that they should let go. I mean, that's what it is. And I feel like you see that, Capricorn, and you're still, that's what makes you believe, especially with the star card here, because you feel the connection. Seven of Pentacles is about work, putting in the energy and dedication, because you both know that it's going to be fine. Okay? Yeah. Spirit definitely has a hand in this, Capricorn. It feels like timing has finally came together and you two have connected. Okay, whatever needed to end will end or has ended, and it's time for the tides to turn, if you will, for you all. Okay. Yeah. When both of you think about where you would be happy, it's with each other. And when they think about how they would be happy, it's with you. It's that caring, nurturing, kind energy that you give off, even if you put a wall up, even if you can be defensive sometimes. There's something that they can see in you that you don't believe that they can see, but they can see it. They know that it's there, okay? Yeah, and because of that, they have decided to open up and to walk into something new. But again, they have to leave things behind to do that emotionally. They have to learn how to open themselves up in an emotional way and take chances and risks. But there's still fear about doing that. I do feel like, though, from time to time, they're going to need to spend some time with themselves. But you can't take it to heart when they do that, like they're just leaving you behind or you're not special or anything like that. See, they're trying to open up their heart chakra. They're trying to open up themselves to this new love, this idea of new love, and being able to accept it. Yeah. Yeah, there's victory. There's victory. I do feel like others will have a hand in it. They probably are asking people for help or something like that. Realizing that you're above all. Like, even if they have different options or other people are interested in them or you realize that there's something more that you want. There's something that you have your eye on. Okay? I'm going to clarify this King of Wands. Yeah, it's still work, though. Because I feel like you're willing to put up with the work. You're willing to deal with what's happening and, you know, just put your head down and keep going, Capricorn. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple more cards. Let's see what chakra energy is in this. There's a sense of needing to get out of a comfort zone for you or them. I almost feel like you have a moment where you don't believe. Like this is a trick. Like you're ready to open up your heart and everything like that. That's not the problem. It's just, it should be smoother than this, you're thinking. Or it should be easier. It shouldn't be so complicated. But it is complicated, right? And the person that you're dealing with is learning that they're good enough to have this, right? That leaving your old life behind doesn't mean you're leaving behind who you are. You're gaining a person. You're gaining a love that adds to who you are. Okay? But in the past, they've been in relationships where they get into a relationship and they lose who they are as a person. They have to give up so many things that they love and like and want to be with the individual, not seeing that they can do that with you. The problem is you know that that's how the relationship is going to be, and you can't understand why they won't jump on that bandwagon. Because you're like, it's going to be great. So it must be a trick, or they must be lying because I'm awesome. And here we go. Enlightenment. Opening up of self. This is the solar plexus chakra, which is all about the thinking process. So Spirit is working on both of your thinking processes to open you up. It's about higher understanding. About the work that's involved here. It's not just about seeing a person all the time. They're giving me this energy of it more being about spiritual work between you two. So it's more about the energy work, okay, and not about the physical relationship part. Yeah, that too, but it's more of an intellectual part. The mindset has to be that there will be success, that things will work out here. Okay, there is a pull towards each other for a reason. That pull's not going to change with this King of Wands. Okay, it just gets stronger. It just gets more dedicated. Like the only thing on each other's minds. Okay. All right, Capricorn. Thank you so much for listening. I love you, and I will see you in your generals in August. Okay. Bye-bye. Hello, Virgo. This is your love story reading for the second half of July. So the end of July, end of July. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And to leave comments. I love comments. But anyhow, your general reading will be out on Tuesday. If you're confused on which Tuesday, you can check the description box below. And I do private readings. Links in the description box below. Thank you for being here, as always. I love you guys. So, Spirit, what do you have for Virgo for the end of July? The middle through the end of July for Virgo, Spirit. Middle, the end of July. Ooh, Virgo. You're in this energy where you want to open up to something special or something new, walking into the mid of July. So something intrigues you, something gets you in your feelings, and you're open to it. Okay. I do feel like there may be a date or some sort of event or meetup where you feel like, oh, this is good. This is a good move for me. I can't believe I did this. This is amazing, right? but you're still right at like the beginnings of a new cycle. It hasn't quite caught on. Something happens though where it doesn't work out how you expected it. And I feel like this is just a lesson about how fast you open yourself up or how dedicated you get to something quickly. Okay? So I wouldn't blame the other person. I wouldn't blame yourself either, Virgo. It's just kind of like a spirit's tap on the shoulder like, hey, you may want to work on this. You know, that's what it feels like to me. Oh, Capricorn, Virgo. You were all into this. You saw this person or this situation and you were like, this is it. This is it. I'm going to be with this person. This is what I've been waiting for. I feel like you took your time to ask this person out or deal with them. You may see them flirt with other people. But I feel like even though you go on this, like, you connect with them in a way that's private. That's what I feel. Okay? And it turns into more lighthearted energy and not that relationship, jumping right into a relationship energy. But I feel like you take this as a negative because this person isn't in it as much as you're in it. Not that they're not into it. It's just that they're not in it like you're in it. Okay? Because I feel like you're coming into this like, I want something serious. And all that shenanigans I'm going to push to the wayside. And it feels like it's going to be shenanigans to you. So you get it set in your mind that this, you know, that there's shenanigans. Shenanigans afoot. Virgo, this is weird. Okay, so you're coming into mid-July with the 8 of Pentacles. That's work, right? You find something to be dedicated to. You feel something to work on something that may give you abundance, and I feel like it gives you drive in the love area to be like, okay, let's see what develops here. And I'll put my focus into developing this. It's kind of like when you get a crush on somebody and they're all that's on your mind, and that's what you think about. That's what you process. That's all that you see. And then the bond just gets stronger and stronger and stronger without, you know, any real tangible thing, you know. But I feel like that's what you're doing with this new person or in your love energy. You are trying to create something in this relationship. You're trying to make something happen with the Magician. But also, because I was talking about that energy early of you just having that crush and it developing into things, be careful about getting way too emotionally involved in something without anything actually taking place, okay? Because I see you already in the mindset of wanting something new or being open to something, and taking yourself down a little bit of a rabbit hole with that, okay? So your person, this is what's so interesting is I feel like they are distant. They're either distant or they find something else to focus on. I almost feel like this person has their own issues. Some of them are dealing with someone else, okay? And it's almost like they don't even realize how much you care about them. But they're going to find out what they want. And you feel like, okay, well, I'll wait and see. Not that you're not, some of you may date around, some of you won't, but you still have this person in your mindset. Like, you're not going to distance yourself from them, spirit, like, connected wise, okay? But they're going on their own little journey. They're doing their own little thing. Because there's 2 major arcana cards, this is a big deal for both of you. This is a big deal for you to give this a chance and want to work on something. And this is a big deal for them to find out what they want. They're trying to figure out what their goal is or what they really want, if this is it. Probably because they can't let someone else go or a way of life go, okay? So I see you being really hurt about this, about the separation, about them pulling back. It's like I had all of this intent and it just kind of like decreases. But I still feel like you may still talk to each other in passing or text each other or something like that every once in a while. You're still open to the possibilities though, but at the same time you're like, why is this happening to me? You end or leave July with another love opportunity. Different from this one. Yeah, something new. Something that you're eager to start. There's passion behind this one. They're giving me distracted. So yeah, you're extremely focused on whoever this person is coming into mid-July. You're like, I'm going to work on this. It's going to be great. I'm excited. I'm focused. You can be focused on work too, though. Building a better foundation for yourself or starting a business and you're doing a lot of paperwork. But I just feel, honestly, Virgo, that you just want to create a happy life for yourself. Yeah. You want to be content and happy. And the one thing that you're missing is like a love offer. But the person that you're looking to get it from is just, they're dealing with their own stuff. They're held in. They're not coming towards you in the way that you think or not opening up in the way that you think. They're just holding everything in. I feel like you tried to get something out of them. I also feel like someone may have messaged them. So I'm getting this energy like there was stagnancy, okay? And then something comes into someone's life, a message or a person, and they quickly deal with that energy, okay? And you feel like, oh my God, this person just chose somebody else besides me. But I don't feel like they think about it that way, and you don't need to have that mindset, okay? Because you do have something new coming into you. Yeah, you're ready to leave your life of being dedicated to work or business and open up your heart to something new, because you feel like that's the thing that you're missing, or that's something that you need is love. And this is what you were like, well, this looks stable. I'm going to manifest this. Okay. This looks reliable. I'm going to manifest this. Yeah, I feel you get fully into this, Virgo. Okay. And you're like, I feel like you're just emotionally focused on this person. Trying to figure things out about them, kind of like demanding that you get love back in a quiet way with this person. But they're just, I almost feel like they're living a separate life outside of you. Like, this is all the things that you're feeling, but I feel like they're just dealing with their own stuff. Yeah, and I feel like you eventually get that energy and you get really confused. Like, what the heck has been happening this whole time? Have I created this? What is happening? Does this person even care? That's what I get. But be careful of that victim mentality, because that card is up there. Yeah, I feel like you get back into work or back into this focus, whatever you were doing. And then a new opportunity for love comes in, or something that fulfills that emotional need. And you move more towards that. Tell me about this Ace of Cups, Spirit. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Yeah. Something pops up. Somebody that could have been watching you. They just didn't know how to talk to you. Somebody may message you. But I feel like you get something new comes in. And you're adjusting your ideas off of this onto that, moving forward, okay? So Virgo, it could be that when your person leaves or goes away, someone was already in love with them. They may have been waiting on that person, and they have to walk away to deal with that. Yeah. I feel like you mentally set this up. You know, like, feeling like this was it for you, or this was the person that you were supposed to be with. But it really was more of a, you just needed a space to feel, and that person was like there to feel that space. Not that you didn't like them, you know. And for them, they know that they're walking into something that's going to be rough. But they're emotionally connected to whatever this is, so they got to deal with it on their own, you know? Yeah. So now you're in the process of letting this go so you can bring something new into your life. It's one of those things where Spirit does what Spirit does. And this was really just to get you to open up and realize that you needed that extra cup, you know? And being open to offering that cup, but not taking it as, that means that I'll never have love. It just means that this wasn't the person. But this was the catalyst to open you up. Okay? So this can come in. Possibly. I don't know, because it's new. Okay? So Virgo, thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. I love you, and I will see you in August. Bye-bye. Hello, Taurus. This is going to be your love story for the second half of July. I hope I'm finding you amazing. Thank you for being here. If you're new, my name's Amber. Hello. And if you need a private reading, I do those. Links in the description box below, or you can go to this website right up there. There are testimonials there too if you need them. And please like, share, and subscribe, comment. I do read them all, even if I don't reply. I do read them. So, Taurus. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Ooh, Taurus. That flew on out, didn't it? Okay, Taurus. Mid-month of July to end of July. Taurus and love. Mid-month of July, end of July. Taurus and love. So Taurus, I feel like you are trying to transition someone out of your life. But I feel like there's a renewal, either with this person or someone else. You're trying to let go of the past and move forward. That's all that you want to do, right? You want to move forward. You're tired of taking the old issues or whatever with you. And you have, it's all about new energy for you, Taurus. Oh my gosh. It's all about newness for you. Taking steps. Moving towards your happiness. You definitely want to see some sort of achievement. Someone really loves you. But the thing is, you know that okay, so there's love here and there's connection in this relationship. You also know that there needs to be healing. It's not perfect, okay? The thing is, I feel like you were in this really happy to be with you kind of phase, and you're getting into the real serious stuff now, okay? And you're just learning how to adjust to that and how to move forward in that. And it has a lot to do with you leaving doubts behind and just like maybe old issues, okay, to deal with this relationship. This person really cares about you though, and they want to see success in this relationship. They feel a definite connection here. I feel like there are issues with spending time together, maybe work or money. But I feel like you're getting that on track to deal with your love energy, because that's why it's in your love reading, okay? I feel like you're trying to build better foundations to be with this person, or feel comfortable about this love energy. Spirit, there's foundations here. 10 of Pentacles is good. There's like foundations. Yeah, there's dedication to this. Even though I feel like there was a red flag that was set off in you, it's just because there's something that needs to be rectified. But I feel like there's still dedication to this. So in the past, Taurus, I feel like you were focusing on your money, your home, building, how you want your life to be, what you want your life to look like, how you want your energy to look, what it is that you're bringing into the world. Your person may not have understood that at one point. That's what they're telling me. But I feel like in mid-July, you're lightening up your energy. Okay? Probably spending time with friends, being happy. I feel like your connection is going well with this person. They're learning to stop whatever it is that they're doing, and learning how to go into a new cycle because they care about you. And you're one of the best moves that they have ever made. Okay? I do feel like there's still a lot of things that are unresolved, okay, that still need to be resolved. Like, it's not completely over. It's something that you're gonna have to learn how to deal with. It's more of moving forward mentally through the issues for both of you. But you're happy here. I don't see you wanting to move, and this person just needs to learn to kind of go with the flow, but start a new way of doing things. I feel like moving forward, though, you're going to have to defend what it is that you're doing. Because this is not an energy Taurus for you to give in to this person because they are going through a process, or they don't understand, or, you know, you're tired of fighting, or you're tired of dealing with things as they come up. This is not a time for you to give up. You have to keep going. You're trying to nurture something. You're trying to create. And this is just a part of that creation energy, okay? 3 of Cups. Spirit, 3 of Cups. Yeah, you're trying to create new beginnings with this Ace of Pentacles here, okay? Yeah, you're trying to create a happy situation, Taurus, for yourself. The thing is, I feel like you've been living your life the way that you've been living it, okay? The fact that you found somebody that you're really, really happy with and you really want to connect to is a big deal. And you have to change the way that you do things. But at the same time, you're doing this for the good of the relationship. And you almost feel like, well, am I supposed to change? What's supposed to happen here? But I don't feel like you want to do that. You're like, do I have to let this go? But I'm so happy here. I don't understand how to move forward. Yeah, this person is just getting over themselves. I'm going to be honest. Because it's almost like they feel like when you're away or something has happened, that you're doing something that's creating drama. It's kind of like this person is creating ideas of what the issue is, and really you're just really focused, okay? Yeah, they need to move forward. This is a waiting period, but things are still moving, and they want what they want, and they want it now, okay? And that's creating a delusion with this person. Okay, so 8 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there are lots of things that you're going to have to get through with this person. It's more like a mental thing. Yeah, see? It's going to take some work. Make sure that you're ready and willing to keep up with what's happening. Tens are about being at the end, though. You have to keep going. The World card is also about endings. The Tower is about endings, too. This is like a heavier period for you all, though. But as long as your intentions are to move forward, you'll be okay. Just stand up for what you believe in and what's right. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, you definitely have been trying to build yourself, Taurus. You know, you're focusing on your future and what it is that's important. It's almost like even though you were in this relationship and you probably had or with this person, and you probably had a really good time and you went through the honeymoon phase where everything was about them, you're like, we need to find some sort of stable foundation, or like a method to be together, and it has to be more stable than that. I can't be with you 24 hours a day. I can't text you 24 hours a day. I can't answer your calls 24 hours a day, and you have to understand that. But I'm happy with you. I don't want that to go away, right? Yeah, see, you're happy. You're happy here. There was a reason to celebrate. There was bliss. You were good together. And now it's like There's a shock. There has to be a change in the method, and they don't like that. They don't like that there's a change in the method. Yeah, there's worry about what's going to happen, because I almost feel like your person is, they're giving me the word temperamental, because you don't know what their reaction is going to be or how they're going to handle it, because they're kind of deceiving themselves with their own thoughts. And I feel like you're just rolling with the punches, though, Taurus. Yeah, it's like you need to see behind this facade that they're putting up. Because they know that they have to change. They know that they can't hold on to how things were. They want to, and it's almost like they're pushing their luck to see if they can. Yeah, it's on them with the Devil card. It's just in their own mind. It's in their own mind that they feel this way. They know that they need to let go of this way of being. And it has something to do, they're telling me, with past relationships, or maybe cheating, or not trusting people and feeling like other people are doing something to them. But this relationship, this connection with you is different. So I feel like they're willing to put in that effort, but they have to get past that energy. Their intuition is trying to kick in and trying to show them. This is one of those situations, Taurus, where you kind of have to have a knowing of what's going to happen. It's less about action, because no matter what you do, if you take action to do what they want, you won't be in a stable situation. So no one will win, really, in that situation, okay? Yeah, it's going to be a lot of work. A change in perspective is coming, though. But you have to stand up for what it is you believe in, because it's right. You know that it's right. It's like dodging each bullet as they come. Not getting yourself mentally trapped and just taking on the responsibility and moving forward because you know it's worth it. 7 of Wands. Yep. The Magician. You have all the tools that you need to create the situation that you want. You just have to have some power behind it. The 7 of Wands puts power behind your intentions. So you can have all the mental thoughts and care and good intentions, but there has to be some power behind it, some action behind that. Yeah, it's all about love here, Taurus. It's all about care and affection. It's about standing in that love and affection, right? Knowing, having a sense of knowing how you feel, knowing what it is. But there's no movement. It's like a stalemate for right now. So you're waiting to see how this person's going to react. The thing is, you don't need to beg this person to understand you. You shouldn't do that. You're taking the steps, and they need to see that, because you can't always be doing that. That's not healthy at all. Okay? Try to look beyond your emotions at this point, because I feel like you kind of want to give up. It's like, I saw this becoming a problem, and I don't know if I want to deal with this. Is this even worth it? Because I feel like usually you would do that. But this is like one of those shadow moments where it's something that you have to deal with. If this is a relationship that you want, and I see a connection here that's worth working on. Your person has to learn how to balance their emotions. They're going through their own phase of dealing with their emotions and flying off the handle and thinking certain things. And they have to learn to keep working on something, all right? And not expecting for other people to give in to their desires at that moment, okay? Then we have despondence. It just means that both of you are a little disconnected right now. You're still a part of the world. It's just that this is not the world, meaning this love story. But you're you're still not happy, discontent with what's happening. And you have to be able to spiritually look beyond this and see what's really happening, you know? Okay, Taurus, thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to view your general reading, which will be out on Tuesday. If you're confused, just check the schedule below. I love you. Bye-bye. Hello, Leo. I hope you're doing amazing. This is going to be your love story energy for mid-month July. If you're new, hello, my name is Amber. It's nice to meet you. If you're returning, thank you for lending your energy to the channel. And please like, share, subscribe, comment. I read them all, even if I don't reply to them all. I also do private readings if you need those. Links in the description box below, or you can go straight to that website up there. There's lots of things there. Also, your general reading will be out on Wednesday. If you're confused on the schedule, just look in the description box below. It's there for you. So, let's see what Spirit has for you. Leos. Spirit, what do you have for Leo for mid-month July to the end of July when it comes to their love story? What would you like them to know about love? Leo, mid to the end of July. Leo, let me tell you something. The first thing I'm hearing is that you're back in a situation or trying something again. Okay? Like, no. Okay. Yeah, you're back in a situation again. It seems to be the same. Someone may have promised that they were going to be different or things were going to be different, but I don't see it being that way. So I feel like your person is trying to their capabilities, okay? Meaning that they're not going to be something spectacular or magical. They're just doing what it is that they can do, that they know to do, okay? But you are thinking about this commitment and what it means to you and how important it is. So that's what made you go back into it in the first place. Like to try it, to see what will happen, that kind of thing, you know? But I feel like during this time though, with stuck energy, it's like moving forward, things are just the same. They haven't really changed. You're hoping for the best, but it just doesn't feel like things have changed, okay? Yeah, you're hoping that if you just keep your head up, that things will just move forward. Your person, it's so interesting because I feel like they want to move forward or they want to rectify it, but it just doesn't feel like it's changing. They're going through some sort of internal changes, yes. But I don't know why, it just feels stagnant to me, you know? It's got a very stagnant energy. This is interesting. Yeah, the thing that's keeping you together is your feelings. Either your feelings for this person or your feelings for each other. That's what's keeping you together. That's what's keeping this alive. Your person may offer you something too. It's very much it's like they feel this is where they want to be. don't know. It's very interesting. It's kind of like you're just stuck with each other. Like glue. Yeah, this is weird, Leo. I'm going to be honest with you. So you're leaving this, you're coming into this time choosing to try this with this person. Choosing to try this relationship, choosing that this is the person that you want to be with. I don't know if you are scared to move on. I don't quite know what that energy is. We'll get to it, but it just feels to me like this is what you have chosen for yourself right now to work on this. This person feels special to you in some sort of way. There's a sense of partnership here, and you've made that decision to like work on it. So I feel like you're used to keeping everything together, Leo. Like you're the glue. You're the glue that keeps everything together. So you feel like, you know, your nurturing abilities heal everything. This situation, the family, whatever. It's like you're just trying to keep things together. Your person is... Okay, so they're being kind to you. Okay? But I feel like there's some... They're not taking the lead, but they're being more maybe emotionally close to you. But they're not taking the lead of what they need to do, okay? But I feel like for now, this is working. There's still issues, there's still energy and things that need to be dealt with, but I feel like it's working for now, okay? Because moving out of here, you have the Strength card, and it's just about both of you keeping your head up, pretty much. I feel like you're taming your feelings, your issues, what's going on with you, because you feel like you have something to nurture here. No one's making any big moves or doing anything crazy, but the underlying issue still feels like it's here, okay? Even though you feel like you want to nurture this, Leo, I feel like this is the last straw. This is the last judgment. Like, this is the last chance that this has. And you know that. I don't feel like you're ready to make the call yet, even though you're fully aware of what needs to happen if it doesn't work out. Because right now I just feel like you're in the energy of trying to nurture something that's missing. Okay? Or trying to work it out. Yeah, there's you're worried about a broken family, broken love energy. It's like you want to keep it happy as much as possible, okay? Queen of Cups. Yeah, they're trying to keep this relationship together. They know that there's no them without you, if that makes any sense. I don't know. It doesn't even feel like it's about love as much. And that, I know that sounds really weird. But it's like they know what they have to do to keep you around. They know what they have to do to make it work, and they're trying to do that. So I feel like it feels like compromise to you. But there's still something there. There needs to be more open communication about what's going on. So there can't just be, oh, well, this person is treating me better. There needs to be open communication to keep this success that you feel with both of you, okay? You still need to talk about what the stuck energy is. It's not just about you dealing with it and moving forward. It's about opening up the channels of communication. Yeah, see, the Five of Wands is here because there's still some sort of drama. There's still some sort of issue, even though you've chosen this person or you've chosen this connection. There's still something that needs to be dealt with. And it's something that you can't ignore because it's just going to grow. It's just going to get bigger. It's going to be like one thing that you two fight over that's probably the stupidest thing in the world. That could destroy everything. So it's easier to just get it out in the open, right? But I feel like because this choice was made, you chose to try this. Both of you did. It's like, we're going to choose to work this out and find some sort of balance. Mostly it might be because of money issues or something like that. But yeah, you still feel like something is missing. You still haven't made your final decision yet about what it is that you want to do within this situation, I feel. Yeah, you're still moving forward with the knowledge that something isn't right. Absolutely. Even though this person is trying to be perfect now and trying to do what they need to do, you still know that something is off, or that the truth isn't fully exposed. There's issues that still need to be dealt with. Yeah, that needs to come out with the Ace of Swords. So the truth needs to enter this situation. It's not just about you getting the affection that you want. It's about having open channels of communication and being on the same page, and just both of you being in the right mindset. I mean, that's what it really is about. And to attain or keep this sense of glory that you're feeling now about this connection, someone needs to open communication, which I feel like eventually is going to happen. But there needs to be open communication. Not like one person talking and the other person just agreeing or whatever. But like really open communication, mediating, like the whole 9 yards. You know what I mean? About what it is that you want to do. They're telling me holding off divorce. Somebody is holding off a divorce and trying to be strong during the situation. Yeah, to keep this situation together, like the stability part of it. Bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. I'm telling you, those secrets or that underlying issue needs to come out, or it's going to explode out. Yeah, it just needs to be worked on. It's like this is an investment. It's not over. It's not done. The energy isn't done. Okay. Okay, Leo, let's get into these cards. Oh, this is what I'm seeing. So you know that something is missing. And I feel like there's also a part of you that wants to be loved. Not even necessarily by this person, but just in general. Okay? But you feel like you still have obligations to this person. There's parts of this relationship and you that need to be healed. But it keeps drawing you back in. Instead of you dealing with it and moving on, you just keep being connected back to whatever this is, okay? Your person knows that you can do better, okay? I feel like they know that they have issues and that there are things they need to deal with. But instead of dealing with them, they cover it up with other things. Like, instead of dealing with, let's say your person has a problem with, I don't know, going out and partying and drinking, okay? Instead of curving the fact that they need to stop partying and drinking, they're deciding to shower you with affection or have more sex with you to, like, confuse you. So you don't bring the situation back up, seeing as though this will fix it. It's not going to fix it. It still needs to be dealt with. The truth still needs to be exposed. But they're still gracious that they have this other chance. So they're not, it's like they're not privy to that fact. Is that what I want to say? Yeah, moving forward, the truth has to come out to create some sort of balance, to create a level playing field. And I feel like someone's not going to like it. I mean, that's fine, whatever. But, you know, this is something that you're choosing to be in, right? You underline, you have all this Five of Wands. Why would you choose to be in a relationship or something that has conflict in it? You don't want that. You're trying to let that go and have a solid foundation that you can believe in, right? It's not fair to be in a situation where it's like, well, both of us know that this is ridiculous. You know, both of us know that we both have issues, and we're just going to pretend like it didn't happen. You're just going to go back into this same situation again, Leo. Okay? So thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to see your general reading that will be out on Wednesday. I love you, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Aries. So this is your love story reading for mid-July, 15th through the 30th, of July. Hello. If you're new, my name is Amber. If you're returning, thank you for being here and lending your energy to the channel. Sorry, sometimes I can be super awkward and pause, but that's cool, right? Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you want to see more of me. Also, I do private readings. I'll be more than happy to do one for you. Links in the description box below. Or you can go to that website up there. There's plenty of things on there. There's even testimonials if you want them. Your general reading, Aries, will be out on Wednesday. So check that out. If you're confused about my posting schedule, look in the description box below. It's there for you. Easy access. So I'm going to get started, okay? So, Spirit, what do you have for Aries when it comes to, let's say, July 15th through the end of July, when it comes to their love story? What would you like them to know regarding their love story, Spirit? Aries, you're all about happiness right now and making a successful relationship work, okay? The key here for this time is to learn how to love each other again and be friends. I feel like you missed out on that somewhere along the way in your relationship with this person. Or if you are single, finding a person, it's so important for you to have a friendship with this person, a camaraderie. I feel like somehow that idea has gotten lost, about being really good friends or really close with the person that you're with, okay? It's almost like you're trying to start this relationship over because you know that you're meant to be together. You're just trying to find that bond, okay? So it's like you actively have to approach being friends with this person again, okay? But I feel like you can do it only because in your mind, all you're thinking is like, I'm gonna make this work. It's not an option, right? Okay, Aries. I feel like your person's gonna be open to it too. For some of you who are single, there could be a friend or someone that you work with, possibly, really, that's really into you, and there's some sort of connection there with that person. Woo-hoo-hoo. Somebody's, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Aries, this is beautiful. So you're looking for a soulmate, or you're feeling a real connection with someone, or trying to reestablish a connection with someone you're already with. The person you're with, they're ready. They're ready to open up. They're ready to take whatever this is to the new level, whether with them or just meeting them. And you're going to find out that you have a lot of things in common. And you want the same things. And you're open to trying to make this work. Some of you may be working too much or something and feel like you might not have enough time, or your partner may not have enough time, okay? So, Spirit, what do we have for Aries love story? 15th through the 30th of July. Aries love story. A lot of you who are in a relationship with someone, you just want to hold on to your relationship, okay? I see that. It's important to you. Before I get started, though, let's see what you're coming into the mid-July with. Absolutely. What are you leaving with? Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is the love energy month, isn't it? July. Oh my gosh, these readings have been good. So there's definitely love and affection. So either there's someone who's really, really into you, okay? I feel like you don't know. I feel like they keep it hidden very well. Or you love someone and you're kind of not getting that feeling that they care about you as much, like something is off or something is missing. But I feel like there's a craving for this person. You want them in your life, Aries. It's not a question about it. You want them to be around. You want to hold on to it. You're willing to put in the work. You're willing to wait. I feel like you're willing to wait. You know? Some of you have been closing off a little bit just because you want to keep your sanity within a situation. I feel like you got somebody in your environment who's willing to get on the same page with you. They're ready. I feel like there was a little bit of pushback at first, or unwillingness. They're saying to understand. So I don't know what that's for somebody specific, I'm sure. Like a unwillingness to be flexible, but I feel like that's all changing because they want to be on the same page as you. So whatever situation you were in before is about to change, and you're going to feel nurtured. So whatever that empty space was that you were feeling, or that you weren't getting enough from this person, that's about to change with the Empress. Absolutely. Yeah, it's almost like this person really, really cared about you. And you were focused on maybe how things were, or a sense of happiness that you wanted to achieve, right? But you couldn't see that it was already there. It just wasn't taking the form that you thought it would be taking for you. Yeah, you made an educated decision, Aries, to work on this thing, okay? I feel like, yeah, okay. So, you were like, with all my power, I'm going to try to work on this and get the truth out of this person, okay? That's what I have to do. I feel like you're solely dedicated on that. You're rushing in. You're like, I'm about to be all over you like white on rice to get the truth out of this person. You're not going to let it go. You've already made that choice. It's like, this is what we're doing now. So you might as well get on board. Chariot. I feel like you're going to be surprised that they do want to go in the same direction as you. They do. I feel like they understand what you're saying. If you're with someone and there were issues, it's like they understand what you're saying. They haven't really said it out loud, but you're going to be surprised that they're willing to change. They're surprised at you for taking control, but also you're going to be surprised that they are like, okay, I got it. See, new beginnings. It's like you tried something new and it triggered them to try something new. It changed everything they thought about you and what and who you would be. So I feel like probably after this conversation or many conversations, you're taking the knowledge, the understanding of what you know to be happening into the future. So you're moving forward into a new phase, especially with the World card here. Yeah, you're about to work together to create. It's like both the recognition that you were looking for is here now. So now you're both starting to move forward with that understanding. Some of you may end up doing something different together, like maybe going on a date or making date nights or meeting up somewhere. But I feel like your energy triggered this person to be okay with going in the same direction. It's almost like that's what both of you needed at the time. Yep, see, the risk. So this risk opens you up to feeling fulfilled. I feel like you're excited about what's to happen because it just feels new, and that's what you needed. The King of Pentacles, yeah, because now you feel secure and you feel like things are going the way that you want them to go. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups, celebration. This is really, really good, Aries. This is very, very good. Your general reading is going to be spectacular, probably. Because you got some really, really good cards here. The only heavy card that I might see is this Five of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. But this is just because you're passionate about making or creating this. That's why the Four of Pentacles is here. This Five of Cups is in the past, but you're leaving that behind. You're like, I'm not about to be sad for what? Yeah, that's that. My heart chakra wants something, and I'm going to go out and get it. I'm going to leave my fears and my grief behind. This person is just like, well, I guess everything is happening to me and not for me. That's what this person is saying. Okay? Feeling like they're the victim or having that victim mentality is closing off their emotions. But I feel like when you come in, you open up that gate to them for them to see that, you know, why are they acting that way, or why are they choosing to have that victim mentality instead of doing something about it. Again, that old cycle that you were going through is about to end. Okay, so I feel like when those true emotions are revealed here, because this is the sacral chakra, true emotions and desires are revealed, and it starts a new path. You know, that risk was a really good payoff, Aries. Really good payoff. So thank you so much for allowing me to do this, and I will talk to you later. I love you. Bye-bye. Hello, Sagittarius. This is going to be your love story reading for mid-July to the end of July. I hope I'm finding you in good spirits. And if you're new, my name is Amber. If you're returning, hello. So, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and comment. I do read them all, even if I don't reply. If you need a private reading, I do those too. Links in the description box below, or you can go to that website right up there. Okay? So, let's see what Spirit has for you. So, Spirit, what do you have for Sagittarius as far as their love story for mid-July to the end of July? Sagittarius, you got to be open to the possibilities of what's coming or what is in your love life. It's almost like you're building a connection But you have to understand that there's this feeling of you craving to get to a certain point in this relationship, okay? And then once you get there, it's not exactly what you thought or wanted it to be, and feeling like you've been like lied to, or like deceived. But you don't need to feel that way. You don't need to have that mindset. I feel like it's more about you enjoying the process and enjoying being with this person, and not to get to a specific goal. It's because I feel like you're going to disappoint yourself. I do. I don't feel like this is a bad person either. It's almost just this feeling of like emotionally you're not going to get what you want to get from this person, but I feel like they still like want to make it work or be with you. There it is. So don't be so trying to control the narrative and get to a certain goal. It's more about the process. Yeah, this person is, they feel a connection with you regardless. But everyone's not perfect, you know? Everyone isn't perfect. I feel like they support you regardless as well. It's like you need to connect with your spirit guides. You may even have a friend talk to you about your feelings towards this relationship, because it's almost like, well, this person isn't who I thought they were. You definitely need to keep a lighthearted energy in this situation and not be so demanding of the things that you want here. Because I feel like you're building new foundations. Within the intentions that you want to set for a relationship in your future. And Spirit's bringing you this person, either back or a new person that really cares for you. But you can't take the old stuff into this new thing. Spirit, mid-July to the end of July. Spirit, mid-July to the end of July. Spirit, mid-July to the end of July for Sagittarius and love. Yeah, you're getting the gift of a new beginning, Sagittarius. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. These are coming out because you have an option to choose a new beginning. Okay. I feel like you've been through some things and you demanded fairness in your life and you would take nothing less than that. And now you're being gifted with the opportunity to have that fairness, right? But in order for you to receive that gift, you have to be motivated to do or believe the things you said you were going to do and believe. Okay? So you're starting a new way about yourself. To do things differently, to express your passions differently, maybe. Because that's what I'm feeling, but we'll clarify. This person you're dealing with either walked away from someone or walked away from you before and is coming back, or walked away from someone to be with you. Okay? There is some sort of connection between you two, obviously. I mean, there really is. And they want to be with you and they feel that drive. But I feel like there's something about you that they don't like. And it may be because you're controlling, but I feel like it's not that you're controlling, Sagittarius. You just want things to go a certain way. You don't want shenanigans. You don't want craziness being involved in things. But I feel like this is a back around, or trying to work this thing out. And both of you are going towards this relationship. The thing is, I feel like your idea about how this relationship is going to go is not the way it's going to go. And I don't want you to feel like this person is lying to you or trying to deceive you. I don't see that. I see that you made a promise to like spirit, or maybe even to this person, that you were going to do something different, or that it was going to be different, and that energy is kind of reverting back. So you're seeing it as them tricking you, but I don't think that they are tricking you. I do see you all coming to some sort of success, though. I'm not sure how you're going to get there. But I feel like the new way that you have chosen, or the one that you wanted to do, is what's going to lead you to that success in this love situation. Yeah. you have a weakness of trying to control things, maybe trying to start things up. And it's a way for you to protect your baby, or the relationship, or what it is that you want to cultivate. And you're learning how to tame that. Your person is trying to hold you to that, but they're taking a risk. They're taking a risk to start over. They have faith in you and the things that you say and the love that you have for each other. Yeah. Don't expect your person to just be the best nurturer ever. For them to come in and fill up the space that needs to be filled, it's going to take work and time. Relationships are about building. There's something about what you believe that things should be like that's not going to be that way. You're going to have to grow together and be productive together. And I don't want you to be so upset about what's happening, because there is success here, okay? So in the past, it looks like you left something, or they either left you or you left them, because you felt like something was missing and there needed to be balance in the relationship or in this situation. And I feel like you weren't going to settle for less. Yes. So while you were away from each other, I feel like you both thought about each other and how this was going to work and how you wanted this to come back around, and coming up with ideas on the possibilities of what could be. And then you got this idea, that you needed to tame a situation or yourself. This started conversation. Some of you met someone new, okay? And it took a lot to talk to this person. And you have been talking a lot with this person and learning about each other. They left another relationship to be with you, and they're taking a risk. They feel some sort of connection with you if this is a new person, okay? Oh, Sagittarius, look at you. Feeling good, attractive. They like you. They see that sexy strongness in you and they love it. Yeah, either way, either relationship or no, or single, someone likes the way that you handle yourself and how you take control. That makes them want to work on this relationship. That makes them want to come in. Oh, yes. It changes the whole atmosphere. It changes the whole atmosphere. Because you're like, I'm not going to be in anything that's not going to be committed or serious. I feel like you tell this person that regardless. You're not going to set yourself up to be in a position where it's like, well, let's see what happens. I'm not seeing that. And that changes everything. And then you both start to work towards your feelings and what you have. And I see success here. But in order to have that success, there needs to be change. Yep, 6 of Cups. So you're getting back to the love that you just left. Not the same person, but it's like you left this place to find love and you find that commitment here. But first, you have to let some things go. Make some moves, make some changes, take control almost. But the Queen of Wands takes controls in an assured way. Like, she's not worried about losing something. She's not worried about what this other person is going to say. She's just like, this is what's going to happen, okay? I'm a manifester. I know what's best for me, and this is it. And it makes this other person feel like they're not sure if they say no, if you're going to leave or not, That's what I see. You're realizing that it's worth taking a risk to try something new because what did you have before this? That's what I get. It's like, what do I have to lose at this point? If I lose it, if it's not for me, then it just means that spirit guides, God, the universal energy didn't want me to have it. Okay? I feel like you're at that point within yourself. That's why you're trying something new and taming your need to control. Or to have things in a certain way. Yeah, your person is leaving a situation that they maybe have been in for a while. And it just wasn't giving them what they need. And they realized that their basic need of care was not being fulfilled. And they had to leave that behind. They were just accepting it. And that's why they take a risk on you. Yeah, release the need to let someone come to you. It's like you were taking control, Sagittarius. I don't know how to explain this energy. So it's not like you're taking control. It's like you're taking control of your mind, okay? Not the situation. You're not forcing anybody. It's like you're taking control of your mind. And you're like, okay, since I'm letting spirit bring in who they need to bring in for me and realizing that I can take the risk to say what I need. And if I get rejected, I get rejected. That's fine. But I have to let go of... I also, in the same taste, I guess, have to let go of my ideal potential outcome. And really take a real risk to nurture something and make actions to produce what I want without trying to force it or without trying to have a hand in it. I hope that makes sense. But this just changes it because it allows the other person to actually want to work on it as well and not just have you trying to guide everybody the step of the way they need to go. Okay? So thank you for listening, Sagittarius. And I'll see you in the generals. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye. Hello, Libra. This is going to be your love story reading for mid-July. I hope you're amazing. Don't forget your general reading. It will be out on Thursday. If you are confused about the schedule, look in the description box below. It's definitely there for you. If you're new, hello, my name's Amber. Usually my face is on camera, but not today. If you're returning, thank you for being here, lending your energy to the channel. I am forever grateful. Thank you. And if you need a private reading, links in the description box below, or you can go to that website up there. Of course, I have testimonials and lots of other things for you, lots of other goodies you can look around in. So we're going to jump into your love energy, okay? So, Spirit, what do you have for Libra for mid-July? What is their love story, mid-July to the end of July? Love story for Libra. First of all, I want to talk about your energy with this card coming out. You're optimistic about the future, okay? You're seeking a lot of higher understanding when it comes to your love life and when it comes to other things in your life. Look at that. You may have the courage to start something new, Libra. Look at you. Okay? I do feel like there could be someone that you're looking at, but you're watching them, right? Your intentions are to grow. Your intentions are positive, but you're watching them to see how things are going to go, how the connection is, you know? You're coming into this time with new energy because you want a different kind of commitment, a different kind of love energy. You're trying to be, it's interesting because I feel like you want to be the knight in shining armor to someone, to your next person, but you don't want to be healing them, you know? You don't want to be making everything work or doing things for them. It's like you want them to see you as the hero that you are. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Definitely. So you're in this energy where you want a love that's going to be good for you. Happy, joyous. You deserve that, you know? I get this feeling like you've been through enough. You know, it's like, oh, I'm ready for something real. I am. It takes a lot of courage to step out on your own. I feel like your person is getting up their courage to kind of let you be, you know, and be more optimistic about what's for them, trying to change their mindset and their thinking about love. Yeah, I told you were looking at someone. Look what's on the bottom of the deck. So you're looking at someone or considering someone, possibly. I feel like there's sparks between you and someone, and you're like, well, I wonder what's going on here. You know, I don't, the thing is, you just want to be successful when it comes to love. It's not necessarily about that person. It's just like, oh, well, this is interesting. Let's see what's going on here. Let's test the waters. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords. The Moon. Three of Cups. Let's see what you're leaving behind, walking into this time, and what you're taking out of this time. Absolutely. Bottom of the deck, you're in a new phase, Libra. You're closing out chapters and going into new ones, but I feel like you already know that. That's not anything new. Ten of Cups being here, that's about you trying to find happy, glory, spending some time with family. Of course, I feel like we talked about that before. But I feel like you're in a positive mindset. You know, you're feeling satisfied is what I'm getting. And that's wonderful for you. You're coming into this time thinking that you want real love, real connection. You want a relationship that has some peace to it, if that makes any sense, you know? You might have left something that didn't have peace, honestly, okay? But, you know, you've been through enough. And that's why this Ten of Swords is here, okay? You've been through a hard time, a rough time, back and forth, a lot of thinking, a lot of communication with the other person, like trying to, like, I feel like you've been trying to leave. You know, like disconnect yourself from that person. And it's like you've been hurt enough. You're done. It's over. You're ready for a new phase. The person you're dealing with, they're going through their own like set of changes, their own dark side of the moon, figuring things out for themselves. They're telling me that they're holding on a little bit, but it's not as much as it was before. So that's a positive thing, okay? But it's like they're reflecting on their encouragement of this relationship and how it took place, why it was so disastrous, why you're not good for each other, why, and what that means for them and how they should move forward, okay? But like I said, I feel like there's somebody that you're really happy with, or you're either friends with and you're looking at. You're just having a good time, Libra. You know, you're just lightening up your load. You're trying to find people that you have like-minded energy with. You're trying to have a reason to celebrate and just have a good time. You know, that's what I feel. Like you're just trying to move forward. You want someone that you can express yourself with, and I feel like you think that you have found this person, but take it slow. It's just threes. You know, it's just threes. You're in communication. The idea has moved into you, into your mind's eye, you know. So moving forward, you have the Temperance. It's about patience, exactly like I said. Slow down. Slow down before you make your decision. Don't let anything push you to make a decision. Listen to your intuition, so on and so forth. Okay. Yeah, you definitely had some spiritual work in the past, okay? Definitely in the relationship that you were in, it helped you see some things about yourself and about the people that you choose to keep into your life and what you allowed to enter, okay? And what you're not going to allow to enter moving forward. You realize the importance of balance from what you left behind. And how you're gonna apply that in the future. Okay, Ten of Swords. I don't know why they're telling me someone may have left something at your home. They have things at your home or something. It's like you need to get rid of those things. Okay. Yeah, for some of you, that's like the last straw or the last thing that you need to get rid of this person. The other thing is making the final decision. There's no need for you to feel like this is a difficult choice. The choice is that you want to be happy. You know, it's like you're at the last straw to me of making this decision, and it just needs to be done. Okay? The Moon card. Of course you don't know what's coming out. Of course you don't. You know what I mean? It could be that this person is just hanging on to you, this last straw, and you know that it's there. But like I said, it feels like the last straw. It doesn't feel like something that's going to last very much longer. So I feel like there was energy of them going back and forth or trying to win. But it's almost like you're going to let them win and then they realize what was the point. Like, what's the point of all this? What am I trying to make happen? This is like a realization for them. Yeah, you're ready for a new beginning. It's new beginnings for both of you, whether you want it or not. You know? But it's like you're going through a transformation now. You're seeing things differently. I feel like you're really trying to... There's someone that you're thinking about taking a risk on, and you're trying to get to know them better, or to see how they feel about you, is what I'm getting from that. But be patient, Libra. I wouldn't jump into anything right now. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even feel like this person even understands that you are attracted to them or are looking to be with them. So just take it slow, okay? Yeah, with the Four of Swords, I don't feel like they see. But it's okay to flirt. It's okay to have something to be optimistic about. Just be careful about holding on to something so tight that it throws you back into this energy to start over again. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this didn't work out. Love isn't for me. Let me attach myself to this person again, or go down this road again. You don't want to do that. Yeah. Remember how much of a burden this was. Remember how heavy this responsibility was and why you're letting it go, okay? Don't get connected back into this. And it is a lot of responsibility for you to change. It's a lot of responsibility to let something go after you have held on to it for so long. Don't think about what you're leaving behind. Think about what you're going to gain here, okay? Yeah, remember your direction and the goal that you want. It's good for you to have insight on what you do and don't want during this time, Libra. Okay? Be careful about putting up walls. Be careful of blocking out Be careful of blocking out the good out of fear for the bad. Yeah, remember where it is that you're going. And even though this may not work out with this person, this new person, or this interest, it gives you a direction, okay? Just make sure that you're the hero of your own story and you're not letting this other person dictate your feelings and your emotions, okay? By whether they are attached to you or not, or it's going down the route that you want it to. So be careful of that. Yeah, I see that there's some worry about manifesting something new. But remember that you have the tools. You control the perception of what's happening. So if you think about it negatively, if you think about the fact that you want this new beginning and it's not clicking right then that's what you're going to be basing your future on, okay? So take some time to rest. You just got done with one of the heaviest battles that you've ever dealt with, okay? Don't hold on to a particular outcome. I will hold on more to the direction. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Devil, okay? So that's that energy of temptation or being bonded to something and learning how to let it go. You're getting more in your power with the King of Swords here. Yeah. More in your power and becoming stronger within yourself. Okay, so Libra. The thing is, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And what they're not saying go back. They're just saying that, you know, you're not going to walk out of something and then all of a sudden be in the best relationship of your life. Okay? It's not going to happen like that. There are still challenges in the world. The world is still a real place. You know, be realistic about what's happening. Also, this is a good time to think about the energies that this is bringing up, like the fears maybe of being alone or the fears of being rejected. These are other things that you can be working on too. Okay, so it's like a, what do they say, like a in disguise, a blessing in disguise. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it's like. It's like a blessing in disguise. So let these negative thoughts turn into something positive that can support you moving forward, okay? Yeah, your person, they're really used to just being in this relationship with workaholic. That's how they express themselves, is riling you up or feeling like you affect them in a larger way than them dealing with themselves. It's just them getting through that energy on their own. It's their own blocks, you know. I wouldn't let that bother you. I'm going to be honest. Impartiality, that's you moving forward. Remember that Spirit has control of everything, okay? You are now an enlightened being, Libra, okay? Which means that you have to embrace what Spirit is going to bring to you. You are now a part of universal consciousness, if that makes any sense, okay? So you are now in the mix with everything. So you just have to allow, you know, it's like you're back on your path and you have to allow your path to take hold. You don't really have control of that. It's kind of like you just have to stay in the middle and keep afloat, okay? Yeah. Accept that you are good enough, okay? And that you're building new foundations for yourself, so everything isn't going to be perfect, all right? All right, Libra, I love you so much. I'll see you next month. Bye-bye. Hello, Aquarius. I hope you're doing amazing. This is your love story reading for mid-July. Thank you for being here. If you're new, I'm Amber. Welcome. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you need a private reading, links in the description box below. Or you can go to that website right up there. I'll be more than happy to help you. Don't forget, your general reading will be out on Thursday, or you can look in the description box below and see my schedule for when the readings come out. So Aquarius, let's see. Spirit, what do you have for Aquarius? What is their love story from mid-July to the end of July? Aquarius's love story from mid-July to the end of July. Aquarius, you're starting a new cycle. I love it. Someone new is coming in, okay? I feel like you're not sure what to do, though. You're not sure what to do or who to trust. I'm hearing that some of you have like anxiety or bipolar or something like that. And you need to talk to your therapist about what to do. I know that sounds really weird, or like some counsel. This is a time for you to learn more about yourself and why you have love blocks, or releasing those love blocks during this time, okay? But I feel like at the end, when it comes to like making foundations or being set, you're not sure if you want to do this or not. Some of you are still letting go of past feelings or energies, or even the person you're dealing with may have some past energy. But I feel like you have something new coming in. Absolutely. Some of you may be having a new child. And I feel like that's some news that you're going to find out. Yeah, even though this new cycle is coming in for you, Aquarius, I feel like you're scared to accept it. It's kind of scary to make a commitment when you're still connected to something else, or hoping for something else, or even dealing with something else, like some other issues. But there are feelings here. You're discussing those with someone you trust. And I feel like this is a good choice, whoever you're talking to, because they're going to guide you in the right direction. Yeah, you're not sure if you have enough love for this person, or you're not sure if you can trust them either. Interesting. Okay, so we're using the Mermaid. I believe it's called the Mermaid Tarot for you. If you ever want to know what decks I'm using, just look in the description box below. There's a link to get to my website, and on there, there's well, I started a while ago putting the decks that I'm using in there, but I have so many decks that's how I'm going to do it instead of going through and putting them in, because I don't even know if that's possible. Okay, Spirit, Aquarius. Mid-July to the end of July. Yeah, okay. Yep. All right. Okay. You've left behind something that wasn't very fulfilling. For some of you, you didn't have a choice. A person walked away. But I feel like what you didn't see is that it wasn't perfect or it wasn't fulfilling. Some of you have that understanding, some of you don't. Okay? But there's still a sense of drifting through your love life and not really having control of it in the past. Maybe feeling stuck or like it wasn't going anywhere. But I feel like you're getting attention. I also feel like you don't know how to deal with that. But what's interesting is this attention is disconnecting you from this energy because it's time for you to disconnect from it. It's time for you to let that idea go of that person or that situation and move forward towards something else. It's also showing you how you deal with people, how you dealt with the person in the past and how you're dealing with this new connection now. So it's giving you some sort of understanding in that area. This person feels like they want to transform this relationship with you. They feel called to be with you. I also feel like you're going to get advice. I do. I feel like, Aquarius, you're going to get advice from someone outside of the situation. And they're going to tell you to follow your feelings. You know, that you shouldn't stop loving or caring because of what has happened in the past or fears that you may have. That you deserve it. But moving forward, there's still conflict. Whether to trust. Feeling like you don't know if this is going to develop into something or not. It's almost like you're taking a step back. But moving forward, I see going into August or in August that you move forward in it. You might not see it now. But I feel like this passion that this person has for you is seeping into you in a way that you can't see right now. And then eventually you're going to allow it to, okay? Yeah, like I said, someone either left you or you left them. It just feels like it wasn't very productive in building anything. It was just time for it to go. I'm telling you, it was. It was just time for it to go. I feel like you're still dealing with that energy. Like you're still trying to stay on top of being positive and also dealing with this other person's affections or this opportunity for a new beginning because you don't want to be hurt. You don't know if you can trust anyone new. Kind of that feeling of like, why would this person want me so bad? What's the trick? Yeah, but I feel like either this person or a confidant is really going to help you move forward. It's like they're giving you some sort of knowledge to knock you forward on your path because it's time. Yeah, you're fighting happiness because you feel like in the past you were happy, but that was just broken, you know? It's like your happiness was just broken and you were let down. And you're fighting being happy again out of fear of that happening. Yeah, you're eventually going to move forward. You're going to have your wall up though. Let's be real, okay? I feel like you're going to impulsively say yes or go into something. But I still feel like you're going to... You know, there's still more to be done. There's still a process involved here to get where you need to go before you can fully release the burdens of, you know, like being in a relationship. But at least you're on a trajectory towards that, okay? Yeah. That relationship did a number on you, Aquarius, okay? And you've gotten a little cold about nurturing someone's words, like believing someone's words or how they really feel because of what happened. You're thinking of relationships as not in the best light right now. Okay, even though you have someone around you that's pretty compatible, pretty balanced for you. Yeah, you gotta take control of the situation. You gotta initiate something, even if it's slow. I still feel like you need to initiate it. And because you're not ready to take that chance, that's why this energy is coming into you. This person, this situation, the help, the confidant, to help you be more positive and moving forward. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a love offer. The thing is, you are so close to giving this love offer, you may impulsively do it, okay? But I feel like you're going to leave it open to the possibility of it not being a love offer. So there's some sort of action that's being taken here, but there's a sense of balance so you can pull out whenever you need to. Okay? Yeah, this is you going through the grieving process. So it's like you get optimistic and then you dip down again into your emotions. And you get confused. Because this is kind of how you felt here. And you're like, I don't know if I should trust that. Yeah, once you build up your confidence, your self-esteem, your independence, you feel secure in yourself and ready to move forward, that's when you're going to take the action. You're still going to be holding back a little bit, but it's different, right? You may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, it's almost like you don't know why this person's trying to hold on to you. That's what I get. It's like, I don't know. Let's see what your chakra energy is. Yeah, you're on a journey to express yourself and express your feelings about love and about this person, about this situation. But you were so used to whatever this process was in this old relationship that you're still stuck on that, on the process, on making it work, or what was happening, or how you were doing it the last time. It's like you need to let those emotions and those feelings go so you can move forward. But that's the journey that you're on. You know, it's like you're still on that journey, Aquarius. Yeah, your person, the person you're dealing with is feeling like you're leading them on, okay? It's like, is this person still with someone else? Why are they not here? Why are they letting this affect them? Are they not really into me? It's like they're not sure about you. And they want you to release yourself so, you know, you can start something with them. Yeah, they want you to let the past go. They want you to see them. Yeah. So, that's spirit energy. I feel like you're trying to protect yourself. You're letting all the negativity that you're thinking in your mind project in your actions instead of creating newness for yourself. But I feel like Spirit's trying to let the light in the best that they can. And that's why you're getting messages or a confidant or a lightening of the energy. Okay? So Aquarius, thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you later. Blessings on your journey. I love you. Bye-bye. Hello, Gemini. So this is going to be your love story reading for mid-July to the end of July. I hope I'm finding you in good spirits. If you're new, my name is Amber. Thank you for being here. If you're returning, thank you for lending your energy to the channel. I appreciate you so much. And please like, share, and subscribe. If you need a private reading, links in the description box below, or you can go to that website right up there, and I'll be happy to help you. Your general reading will be out on Thursday. If you're confused on the schedule, you can look in the description box below, and that information is there for you. So, Gemini, Spirit, Guardian Angel, Divine Energy, Universal Energy, what do you have for Gemini? What would you like them to know about their love story for July, mid-July to the end of July? Looks like you were dealing with a situation you didn't know how to get out of. You know, I feel like no matter how much energy and effort you put into it, you still feel like you were going through the same things, same situations. I almost feel like you have to learn how to be friends with the person that you're with again. It's like listening to your intuition about how to deal with them. And because of that effort or that sacrifice you put in, I feel like it brings a healing energy to the situation. And you get a better outcome. But what you don't understand is you just changed your mindset and the way that you handle things. And it gave you a new sense of empowerment. You know, a confidence in not being so physical. Some of you maybe have gotten married, or see this person as marriage material, and it seems like after you took a step into a stronger commitment, things might have gotten a little wonky. Yeah, but you're realizing that this is your person. You know, it's kind of like, I gotta make a sacrifice. I gotta do what I gotta do, you know, to make this person happy, to be with this person. And I feel like they feel the same way about you, you know. They really want to make this work with you. They're doing what they gotta do. Yeah, you lightened up the energy. Some of you may be having a kid, but I just feel like the energy is lighter around you. You're learning how to deal with each other and be with each other just in a different kind of energy. It's actually good. So for you, Gemini, we're using the Mermaid Tarot. If you want to know more about this deck, just check out the description box below. So, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. Okay. So Gemini, you go into this time with confusion. It's kind of like you feel like you've used up all your options when it comes to this connection, or it could be that you came into this with a lot of options, a lot of choices, not knowing which one to choose, which one is the golden opportunity, which way or which direction to take is the golden direction, which one is going to lead me to where I want to go, right? A lot of you, you want to hold on to this person, but you also want to hold on to how you do things. You're not very adamant or excited about changing those things. It's like, yeah, it's like you don't want to change how you're doing things because it works for you. It's what you know to be like the law in your life, you know, like this is how we do things. This is how I was always going to do them. You said you were okay with that. Why did that change kind of energy? But I feel like you're content with the way that you have done things. But at the same time, you have to think about this other person in the situation as well. This person really wants to be with you though, and they're willing to try any new way to get you to get this motivated or to get things started, okay? They see you as the sun and the moon, you know what I mean? Like they gravitate around you. This is what they want. But they also want a new beginning or something, more passion, more of that like, oh, we just met each other energy, you know, like they see an opportunity for a new path here. Even if there's a little bit of inactivity in that area, they still know that it's capable of happening. And I feel like they're willing to work with you as long as you're willing to work with them to make that happen. So what's interesting is I feel like you tame your energy, you know, you tame your ego and learn how to just work well with this person. That's all that I'm really getting from it. It's like you just learn how to work well with them. You learn how to lighten up the energy. Instead of being forceful, it's like you give a lighter hand. It could be that this person is now pregnant, okay? And you're like, oh, I gotta lighten this up now. I gotta make this better. We gotta be on better terms, okay? But you're leaving this energy with the High Priestess, which I love because they're telling me a change in perspective. But it's a change in perspective that affects you in a big way, in a way of knowing, you know. It's kind of like all the emotions or the things that you wanted to express are taking a form or moving to the front of the line in your subconscious. And now that's your motivation for like moving forward. Okay? Yeah, in the past, you definitely have exhausted a lot of options, okay? But you kept getting the same thing. And it's like, am I going to continue to keep doing the same thing and just pretend like everything's okay? Or am I going to make those changes, you know, for myself? Am I going to awaken to the things that I need to awaken to? Yeah, you have an opportunity to rekindle some love here. But you had to let go of how you thought something was going to be. It's like you needed to put some hope and faith in the situation. Lighten it up. Something needed to be healed, maybe within you or within the situation. Okay? Yeah, the person that you're with, they're just thinking about this relationship and what they promised. This means something really important to them, and they obviously want to be with you for a long term. So regardless of what's happening, regardless of what it is new that they want, and they do, you know, they want that spark put back in things or something new being put into the situation, they're not going anywhere. You know, the strength. Yeah. There's like a new establishment of love here. Something happens. Someone gets pregnant, you move in together, you get married. Something happens that changes everything. And it's like this knowing that you love someone and you care about them. And when you do that, you have to find a way to put balance in the situation. So I do feel like secrets are eventually revealed by the end of July to the beginning of August. It doesn't feel bad to me though, Gemini. It just feels like hidden emotions are coming out. Or someone's pregnant. Yeah, because it changes everything. If you're not trying to get pregnant, I don't know what to tell you. You better wrap it up tight. But yeah, something comes to change the way things were moving, to move it to a better space, which is absolutely wonderful. Okay. So in the past, there needed to be some balance put into the situation, but I feel like both of you were going back and forth. It's almost like you weren't integrating how you felt to make a cohesive relationship. Both of you were just doing the push and pull thing, hoping that it would catch on to one person, but it really didn't, and there needed to be balance put in here. A lot of it had to do with you not wanting to change things because you felt like you had the right way or the way that was going to work. But it's like either you or this other person or both of you see that it wasn't going anywhere, you know, and there needed to be some sort of change or some sort of turning point. I feel like either the person that you're with made a sacrifice, not a sacrifice, but tried to do something new or integrate a new way of being because you're influential to them, you know. You mean something to them. You play a big part in their life, and they know that there is commitment here between you two. So that changed that whole energy. Yeah. Whatever that was, it gave both of you the eagerness to want to move forward, right? And you realize that things take work, and it's okay. But now you're both working towards the same goal, I feel. So someone's feeling really good. fate is involved. Wishes are coming true. I feel like both of you feel confident about where things are going now. It's like being more assured. A situation happened that was unpredictable, though. Maybe someone confessed feelings. Yeah, but whatever it was, it brought about a sense of happiness and family and camaraderie. And brought about a sense of peace or something for you both to focus on. Spirit definitely had a hand in this with the Star card. It's like a happiness to want to start to heal things or make it better. And that it's okay to, let those emotions out. That changes everything. It's really good. Bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. That's about taking control. Yeah. Letting go of hiding emotions and letting it be revealed. That's really what changes everything. Okay. So let's see what the chakra energies are. Beautiful. That's spirit energy. Okay. That's about you having all that you need to create. That's kind of like my magician card, right? So letting go of preconceived notions and using the tools that you have to actually problem solve and not push your agenda. Okay? Also, it's about changing perspectives. You feel like your person has a secret or they're hiding something from you. It may be just they feel like you're hiding something from them, but I feel like you're just hiding your emotions. You don't want them to explode. You don't want your emotions to explode on them, I feel. Yeah, it doesn't feel bad to me. I feel like they just want you to open up more. And that's spirit energy again. I feel like there's a moment here where you're a little bit confused on holding on to what you have been doing, because vanity is on the bottom. Holding on to what you have been doing and what this new path is. But if you lighten up and listen to your intuition, listen to spirit, listen to how things are unfolding, I feel like you're going to be fine. It's like there's a need for you to express yourself in a way that isn't just pushing your agenda or pushing your direction, and finding some sort of sense of balance here. Your intuition is trying to help you with that balance too. All right, Gemini, thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. I will talk to you later. I love you. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye. Hello, Pisces. This is your love story for mid-July to the end of July. I hope I'm finding you in good spirits. So let's see what Spirit has for you. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you need a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. You can go to the link in the description box below, or you can go to this website right up there. I'll be more than happy to help you. So, Spirit, what do you have for Pisces when it comes to their love story for mid-July to the end of July? Well, you had a card that just flew straight out, and it is Angels in 4 Directions. You have Present Power. The first thing, okay. So the first thing that I'm hearing, Pisces, you got an extra card too. So the first thing that I'm hearing is that you need to really pay attention to what's going on right now. Not about the past, not about the future, not about worrying, not about anticipating, but dealing with the energy that you're in right now and what's happening right now, what your feelings are right now at this moment, okay? The thing about it is they're telling me like The thing with love is like it has to be a sort of a compromise. And I feel like whatever's happening now is a, what's the word that I want to use? A good gauge, let's say that, to what this relationship entails, okay? I do feel like the universe is here for you, especially with the spirit card, because it just means that there's something to learn, like about your foundations and what it is that you're working on. So I feel like spirit has been giving you sort of messages about the work that you've been putting into a relationship, okay? So I feel like it almost feels like there's a transition, like you're really happy about something. So it's like finally you get a chance to participate in this kind of relationship or situation that you want to. But there are still underlying issues that haven't been taken care of. Like it's not resolved, Pisces, okay? Unfortunately, it's not resolved. Be careful too about you just trying to get to a particular point in this relationship and not paying attention to what you're receiving as well, okay? So I feel like you just want to open up, and you're going to try to open up to this person to lighten up the energy. Be careful of allowing yourself to take whatever you can get because you're just happy to be in this person's presence. Because I feel like they are just in this energy of, not of needing something to do, but just testing the waters, or it just doesn't feel committed to me, okay? And I feel like there's more that you need to see about this person and not be so intertwined in your feelings and anticipation for love, okay? So let's see what we have for you for Pisces, mid-July to the end of July. So Pisces, be careful of your feelings being manipulated in this situation, okay? That's the first thing that I want to say to you. Because I feel like your person knows what they need to do to get you where they need to get you. And it's almost like they could be doing it subconsciously as well. But you're just so excited that you're looking at everything as a sign of something positive. Be a little bit careful of that. Because I still feel like with this Seven of Pentacles, there's still some work that needs to be done. There's still some things that need to be seen. There's some things that still need to unfold. Bottom of the deck, yeah, we have the High Priestess. So you need to pay attention. You need to listen to your intuition, really your intuition, and not just your emotion and not just your drive. Okay, that's the first thing that I want to say. So I see you just being really excited about this opportunity for love and wanting to give to it. It's like needing to feel a spot, feeling like, you know, this is the time. This is what Spirit is handing me, so I need to take advantage of that energy. Okay, but like I said, be careful of being manipulated or guided by the situation. Maybe not even just the person, but just the situation, okay? Because I don't feel like they're bad. I just feel like they're not looking to the future right now. It's not a thing that they are really in. So you need to like do the same if you want to be connected with this person. So the Emperor talks about you taking control. I feel like you have to be the one to kind of have a level head, even though you really want to dive in. It's like you really want to just show this person how much you care and how much you want to be with them and just express yourself. But I would just be careful, okay, Pisces? So the Ace of Cups, the Magician, The Emperor. The Five of Cups. And the Seven of Pentacles. So it almost feels to me like you have been feeling, Pisces, like you've been missing something. Maybe missing out on love or missing out on the opportunity for something. And your intuition's kind of, it's almost like your intuition's trying to tell you something different. Like to open yourself up to love and to not be so closed off. And your first reaction to that is, oh, Spirit's telling me to be open to love, so I need to give this person a chance. And I feel like you're kind of missing the point of what Spirit is trying to bring to you, and you're clinging to what you know or what you see in front of you, which is this person or this energy that you are probably connected to. That's what it feels like to me, okay? Yeah, it's like you need to not make any crazy moves right now and to really weigh your options and just pay attention more. It's like there's still a time for you to be balanced. It's not really time for you to jump in, but you perceive this as a new opportunity or something to open up to, and you feel like it's going to fill that void or that intuitive kind of jolt that you were feeling. But I don't feel like it's connected to this person in the way that you think, like it's going to be forever. I feel like it's connected to them in the way where Spirit wants you to open up and be open to love and like, I dare say partnership, but just open to change and growth in your life, okay? Yeah. So I feel like you are going to try to reunite with a person, or a person is coming back in your life, or either you're thinking about all the good memories that you had with that person, and you're feeling like because all these good memories are coming to you, that this is the answer that you were looking for, right? To find that stability, or to feel that intuitive power that you were feeling from here, okay? Be careful about getting this really set in your mind, because I just don't feel like you should, okay? This person, you're going to see it as manipulation, okay? But to them, from my energy that I feel from them, it doesn't feel like that on their side, right? It feels like they're clear and they know that they just want like a moment or some light energy in their life, and you're bringing that to them. Like a lightening of a load, okay? Like they're fully aware of what it is that they want, but I feel like to you it's going to feel like they're manipulating you to think that something is really happening here, but you have to be clear. I feel like they're telling you the truth and you're expanding it beyond what they're telling you, okay? So be careful and pay attention that both of you are going on the same path. I feel like there's a lot of communication or a lot of energy movement here, and you're feeling like things are expanding, but it's really just your energy is starting to move after being stagnant. Yeah, the answers you have are within yourself. That's what your intuition is trying to show you. But it's important for you not to jump to conclusions, right? So you have to take control, because with the Tower here, you're going to get a surprise that you weren't expecting. Yeah, that this person wants, they're not looking for a relationship per se. They're looking for, yeah, they want to be in control of their emotions, right? So you need to do the same. So you can spend time with this person, like investment, but it's really, you have to wait for a choice to be made, Pisces, okay? Because you really feel a connection with this person. But I feel like they're not ready to let down all their responsibilities and everything they have to do or what they have been doing to be with you. So be careful about not picking up all the responsibility in this connection, trying to make it work or trying to push it through or trying to get someone to understand. I feel like it's going to be wasted if you do that. This is more of a go with the flow thing if you want to be in it, okay? Yeah, pay attention to this other person's intentions is what I'm hearing, okay? So let's get that chakra energy out and see what's going on. Yeah, you're definitely feeling like something is missing, Pisces. And you're ready to start building some foundations. But I feel like what you're connecting to is not what you need to connect to right now. This person is very focused on what it is that they want. But I feel like they're expressing their true feelings, like I said. But I feel like emotionally, they're not in it. It's more about the passion and the go, go, go and the spending time together part to them for right now, okay? So be a little bit careful about that. Yeah, the relationship has mysticism. It's about listening to your intuition. It's about not really knowing what is happening or where this is going. And that card talks about you not knowing. Like, it's not even important. It's about you trusting in spirit and seeing what unfolds. And less about you trying to go towards a certain goal. Very crazy energy. So don't forget to check out your general reading because I'm pretty sure it's going to expand on it. That'll be out on Friday, or you can check the schedule below. Okay? I love you, Pisces. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
The way I do it is I feel it in my body, which means I feel it in my head. It has to be wherever it is in my body. Anxiety for me shows up here. And what I do, and this is a good trick for you to try, it works absolutely against wonder, is first locate the feeling and give it a color. Once you give the feeling a color, give it a shape. Once you give this shape, this feeling a shape, decide what size it is. Make it, objectify this feeling. Make it an object. Make it separate from you. And then I want you to see this object outside of your body where you are looking at it. And then I want you to breathe in. As you're looking at this feeling outside of you, I want you to notice how you feel towards it. Okay? So that is one way where you can learn how to understand your feelings and your emotions. Generally, we try to run away from the ones that don't feel very good, but running away does nothing, as you know. Because the only way to deal with something effectively is to look at it. And we are in times of transformation like that has been others. So, take the opportunity to learn about yourself. Also, they said learning how to love yourself can be very painful. It has been a very painful process for me. Why on earth? Think about it. If we are loved,
Hello, Scorpio. This is going to be your love story reading for mid-July to the end of July. I hope I'm finding you in good spirits. Your general reading will be out on Friday, or you can look in the schedule at the schedule below to get it on time. If you need a private reading, I do those as well. Links in the description box below, or you can go to the website above and I'll be more than happy to help you there. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So, Spirit, what do you have for Scorpio when it comes to their love story? For mid-July to the end of July, what would you like for them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of at this time? Scorpio, you're trying to be more attentive to other people's feelings, right? Yeah, you're trying to get more in touch with your intuition. And if you don't look at it that way, you're just trying to perceive, using logic or kind of in verbal skills, what the other person is thinking, and trying to show and anticipate in a caring and loving way. I do feel like they're telling me, like, after a time of feeling like that isn't working, it's almost like you have to look out of yourself, Scorpio. And you can't say, well, if this person is doing this, it reflects me in some sort of way, or our relationship. It's almost like this person that you're dealing with is doing their own thing, or you know, like, they're trying to balance their own energy. So you need to just continue to balance yours. It's almost like you need to reflect that loving energy onto yourself, which in turn reflects it into your sphere, you know, with everyone that you're dealing with. So don't focus on one particular person or one particular event, and trying to figure that out or make that better. It's more about you being good, and then everything else is going to be good, okay? So, yeah. I feel like it's just about you changing the energy around you, okay? Caring for yourself, in turn, cares for others. You know, it's just going to change the atmosphere. So this is less about another person and more about you affecting those around you, okay? So yep. See? Open up your mind, Scorpio. It's not about one particular thing. It's not about one particular focus, right? It's about the whole thing. It's about the bigger picture. So the easiest way to deal with that is to focus on yourself, focus on your particular energy, and it'll change your mindset, the way you approach things, and just lighten up the situation, okay? I feel like the person that you're dealing with, or whoever it is that you're dealing with, because this doesn't actually feel like love as much. It's just like the love energy around you. I feel like they're dealing with how your relationship was in the past versus how it is now. Okay? And they're trying to figure out their own way of adjusting or dealing with that particular energy. But I feel like the key to this relationship is to let it go. You know, to let the past go, to let the old energy go, to let things go. I also am getting this feeling like for you, Scorpio, there may be some underlying energy that's irritating you. Like maybe you feel like you're not making enough money, or you haven't finished a project, or something that you're personally upset about. And I feel like that energy is being deflected towards those that you love without you really knowing that you're doing it. So that's why it's so important for you to like focus on yourself and not others, because it's just like you're deflecting, it feels like, for some of you, okay? So let's pull out some cards. See what I'm saying, Scorpio? So you're coming into this energy, you're coming into this energy with the Queen of Swords. I dropped a card on the floor. And this Queen of Swords is telling me that you're in a very logical place, right? So I feel like you're trying to pick up social cues, I guess is the easiest way to say it, about your love situation. And then figure out how to move forward from there. You're taking a more logical standpoint in your relationship and how to, because you want it to be clear, you want it to have reason, you want it to be right in a certain way, okay? The thing is, you're only thinking about yourself. I know you don't like that, but that's what it is, okay? If you were thinking about the other person, you would integrate some changes in yourself, okay? But what you're really trying to do is integrate changes in the way that you interact with this person and not really within you, okay? So a good example for this is if you come home every day and the first thing you do is tell your partner about every bad thing that has happened in your day, okay? And then they are very compassionate and caring to you, which they have always done. They've always been this way. But you never notice, or you don't pay attention to the fact that you don't ask them about their day. Or if you do, you listen, but you don't say, well, this is how I can help, or something of that nature. So that's what it's like. It's like you're doing the thing, like you're like, I'm communicating by talking to them, but you're not really having an active conversation. So that's just an example of what I'm trying to say here. So your person sees that things are falling apart, okay? And they're kind of just letting it fall so the pieces can fall on the ground and then they can figure out how to rebuild it because they don't know what to do. That's what it looks like to me, okay? With whatever the situation is, they're just letting it fall. But you have an opportunity to like change that, or to change the atmosphere instead of letting it fall all the way down. I almost feel like you feel or intuitively know that. That's why you're using this Queen of Swords. But I feel like you're missing that sense of like emotional connection or caring, the caring part in the connection. And I almost feel like the person you're with is more of the caring person, like more of the emotional kind of driven person. Or to you, it could seem that way. So moving forward, we have the Six of Swords. So the way to push this relationship forward, Scorpio, is to pay attention to all the things that you've been trying to do and haven't been working, and needing to change the path. It's not about trying to find something else to do. It's about trying a different tactic, okay? A different tactic with dealing with a person. It's almost like you need to let them take the front seat for a while or something. I don't know how to explain that. Well, I'm going to pull some more cards and see what Spirit has, but you're leaving this time with the Sun. The Sun talks about enlightenment. It talks about better times ahead, attainment of your goals, feeling success, feeling like you have fulfilled this goal, that you have more understanding of what's happening. Yeah. So you're perceiving something's going on with your firm foundation. Okay. It's like things were moving forward at some sort of steady pace, the way that it was supposed to go, and you're perceiving that something is off. Or that something is wrong. Okay? It's not, I don't feel like you want to leave, but you're perceiving that something is wrong. Okay? And that you're just kind of going through the motions in this wrong energy, if that makes any sense. So it's like you are trying to move forward, I almost feel like you're leaving your emotions out of the equation. As far as it being something emotional that could be the issue, and not like a logical explanation for what could be the issue. I feel like you're leaving that part out. The emotional stance within the complete circle of issues. It could be. And because you're still, it's like you're reaching for something, because that's, it's like figuring or trying to, thinking you know what the issue is, but not really seeing it. Refusing to see what the other issue is. And you're getting a little worried because you can't figure it out quick enough. You feel like your dream life or your dream ideals are slipping through your fingers, but they're not. They're trapped within your own mind. It's like all the things that are coming at you, you don't know what to do. You're just doing the thing you always done or how you've always handled it. But it's like you need to have some sense of grace to heal to heal what's happening. It's Spirit's way of having you evolve, if that makes any sense, in different love energy. Yeah, your person's just, I don't know if they're keeping it to themselves or as much as they can. I honestly feel like, Scorpio, it's going to explode. Okay? I just get this feeling like it's going to wreak havoc. And you're going to be forced to look at the role that you play within this. It's almost like you don't understand. It's almost like it doesn't make any sense. It gives me this feeling of, I've been doing the thing I've always done. Why do I need to change what I'm doing? It's not about changing what you're doing, Scorpio, as much as it's about creating balance. And letting the person you know that you're with know how much they mean to you. Making them feel important, making them feel assured that you can replace them if needed. I mean, not with a different person, but let's say they're out of commission or they need to take some time off to just do spiritual work or be with themselves. It's like they need to know that you're able to handle it, that you're not going to try to be obsessive or control. Very interesting. This is all over the place. You have to let me know, Scorpio. Yeah, it's all about choosing a new direction for you. That's how this relationship is going to work. You have to choose a new direction. You need to come up with some new ideas, not the old ones. They're not working. So the key here is, are you going to hold on to what it is that you've been doing, or make the sacrifice to make some sort of change in the way that you've been doing things? Yeah, it's about your values and what you believe. It's like it's time to tweak them. If you want to attain glory, that's what you're going to have to do. Because right now, this feeling like you're feeling out in the cold, if you notice, it talks about all you have to do is walk in the church. You don't have to be outside of the church cold. You know, it's almost like you feel like this person is forcing you to be out in the cold. Like they are doing it. But really, I don't feel like they are. I feel like there's one thing that you can tweak, and it's different for each of you. Or one way you can just look at things differently, and it'll change everything. Look at that. I told you. You need to open up your heart, Scorpio. Okay? Your heart is trying... It's like... Excuse me. Let me drink some coffee. Spirit accompanied with your heart is trying to teach you some sort of lesson here. Okay? And the lesson is you need to walk through a different door. You need to do something differently. It's like you need to have more of a gracious spirit. You need to have more peace in your soul. It's something of that nature, okay? That'll open your heart up. It's like you know what it is you want or how you want your life to be inside, but your actions are not expressing that, especially to this person. Your person is just hoping for a miracle, honestly. I feel like they're keeping things to themselves and in their own head and hoping that things will eventually change. Hoping that integrity and kindness and like who they believe that you are is going to click, and then everything will be fine, okay? Yeah. That means the grass isn't always greener. So it just means that you have to look at a new way to deal with an old situation. That's really all they're saying, right? It's like this issue is always going to be there. It's kind of like, I can't remember what this card is about, but it talks about your mindset. So if you look at this glass of lemonade and think, like, it's like the half glass full, half full, glass half empty situation. Are you going to look at it as a positive or a negative? And that's what's going to help you move forward. So it's about how you perceive it, how you connect with it. That's what's going to lead you to glory or leave you out in the cold, Scorpio. Okay? So thank you so much for listening, and I will see you later. I love you so much. Bye-bye. Hello, Cancer. This is your excuse me. This is your love life reading, or your love story reading, excuse me, for mid-July to the end of July. If you're new, hello, my name is Amber. Nice to meet you. If you're returning, thank you for being here and lending your energy to the channel. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you need a private reading, links in the description box below, or you can go to the website above. I'll be more than happy to help you with that. So your general reading will be out on Friday, or you can check the schedule in the description box. All that information is there. So we're going to get started. Spirit, what do you have for Cancer when it comes to mid-July to the end of July in love? What would you like for Cancer to know in love during that time? Okay. Cancer, mid-July to the end of July. Cancer, it looks like you want to start a new cycle with someone that is scared, okay? You could be scared too, because you don't know how it's gonna, you don't know how it's going to pan out. It's interesting because I feel like both of you aren't really excited about the change that it'll bring. It could be you or the other person. So I feel like you're starting to open up yourself to the idea during this time. I heard you know you got a good one, so I don't know what that means. Either them or you believe that. So it's you. You think that this is the one, and you would like to start a new cycle with them, but there is fear here on somebody's side. Yeah, about moving to a new level or a new status with this person. Like, is it going to last? Is this person for real? Am I going to be happy? You feel like this is a person that is your only one, okay? You still feel driven towards them, is what I want to say. And you feel like this is the only one for you. And you're just not sure how it's going to pan out. You're not. You don't know what to believe. You don't know what to feel about it. Interesting. It's weird because there's an underlying sense of care in all of these cards. But be careful if you don't really want like straight up commitment, because I feel like the person you are dealing with does. Like they want the final person for them. Okay? Cancer, it looks like you're in your head about this situation and what it is that you want to do. You're really diving into yourself to figure out what the answer is, because you know that you hold the key to the answer. You know, like, I know what I want. I'm not sure yet. I just need more time to think about it. I need more time to figure it out. Yeah, you see stability with this person for sure. There's something about them that gives you the sense that they're going to be reliable in what it is that you're looking for. But they're also telling me like you don't want to give up a sense of your freedom at the same time. Because you feel like, you know, it's kind of like the final the final countdown, the final thing, the final decision, the final act. So I feel like you need some time to think about it, or you're thinking about it. Your person's really being really patient. And it's not as much as them being patient as much as them knowing that they want someone that's going to make a real decision for them, because they want something real and they don't want you to renege on or recount what it is that you said, or withdraw, you know, your declaration. Okay. This relationship, there is a bond. I feel like you get along. I feel like if both of you had to choose someone, it would be you. You know, it would be each other. But it's a really big decision. And I feel like because it's such a big decision, it plays a big role in both of you making that decision. But in the future, I see an impulsive move. Something impulsive happening. I don't know if it's to bring you all together or not, but we'll see. But I feel like there's an impulsive move in the future. Okay? Yeah. You want to start something. The thing is, you have control over what it is that you're going to do. And you know that you have control, which is why you're holding on to the idea. You're holding on to it because you're not sure. You don't know what you want to do, but you know that you have all the tools to make the decision. You just haven't made the decision yet. And you're within your head to give yourself some time to make that decision. Yeah, because you're worried. You're worried, you have anxiety. It's like this, you know that this is going to be the final decision. You know that if you mess up with this person, that's it, right? So I feel like you're really thinking it through, really trying to figure it out. You do want this new like start and beginning. It's almost like you want a new start and beginning. You don't really know who you want it with, but when you think about who you would want it with, it's this person, because you feel stability here. Okay. Yeah, this is a person that's not playing games with you. Okay, they are very powerful in their own life, very established. You would have to change a lot more than they would have to change to be in a relationship. That is probably what's really scary for you. I do feel like each moment that you wait, each thing that you do, like they're paying attention to the things you do, and it's adding up to them to decide how they want to continue with you. So be careful about thinking that they're ever patient, because that's not true. Okay, they're not ever patient. Okay, they don't have unconditional patience in this situation. Yeah, so you're going to have to be the initiator of this situation. I can feel that. You got to be sure. You got to be sure this is what you want, Cancer. Okay? Because you got to leave all this other stuff behind to walk into this. And I feel like you're going to do it because you feel like it's the best decision to make. You feel like it's a really good partnership. It's a big decision, but it's the best one for you. Ten of Cups, see? Because you know emotionally this is where you would be the most happy. Okay? Yeah. So you're going to talk about it, conversate about it, change the energy up around you. It's going to be hard for you though. And not hard like you don't want to do it. It's just like underline, I feel like you're going to know how much responsibility this is going to be, but you're still communicating, right? You're still communicating because you have this idea in your head about the future and what the future will look like. So I feel like impulsively you all are going to move forward really fast. Yeah, it becomes like a main focus or a main idea that you have to show this person recognition and get recognition back from this person. The High Priestess talks about secrets coming out, your feelings coming out. There are going to be a lot of things I feel like that are going to be revealed to you and this other person just about yourselves and how this relationship is going to work. Because right now, it feels to me, honestly, Cancer, this is a lot of passion. This is a lot of passion and emotion. Okay? And less about processing. This person is processing a lot. But for you, I feel like it's more like I'm either going to do it and jump into it all the way, or I'm not, and I'm not. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So let's see what your chakra cards have to say. Yeah, are you going to open your heart up to growth? Are you going to open your heart up to see what happens here? The thing is, you have been through a lot. You've grown a lot as a person, but are you ready to open yourself up and your heart up to something this big? You know, it's really about you being ready, and that's what you're trying to figure out, if you're ready for this. Your person, they are going to express what they want regardless of what you're going through. Okay, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And they'll be sad about it for a moment, but I feel like they're going to move forward because they're at a spot where they know exactly what they want. Okay, like I said before. For the relationship, yeah. Okay, your intuition's trying to tell you to either have faith and do it or don't, right? But this card also talks about a lot of old stuff coming up. A lot of things that you have fear in or that you don't have faith in, or things that you have problems believing or working on or trusting are going to come out in you and this person in this relationship, and you have to be willing to deal with the things that are going to come out of it. So if you're dedicated to the relationship and the direction of where it's going, then it'll be fine. But if you're not willing to work on it, if you're not willing to be a team player with this person, I would just let it go. Okay, Cancer? So thank you so much for listening. I'll talk to you later. I love you so much. Bye-bye.